Hey guys, welcome to another video. As the name of the channel implies, it is aperture to zoom. We cover in its entirety everything from A to Z in the photography and videography space. So today's video is a quick review on the Sirui 7C carbon fiber traveler tripod. Quite a mouthful. So look guys, if that sort of resonates with you, the content of this channel, please consider subscribing. Hit the old like button and YouTube will show it to even more people. That is always appreciated. Okay, so let's look at the Traveler 7C Sirui tripod. Now, it's a typical tripod configuration in as much as it has these three collars that you simply turn to extend the legs. That's reasonably straightforward. One thing I do notice, sometimes the rubber feet works its way loose and you're wondering sort of what's rattling on the tripod. At least those rubber feet have come loose. So just make sure you have nipped those things up. On the topic of tightening these things, because the collars that sort of clamp around the legs, they I would imagine probably plastic, maybe it's even carbon fiber, I have to check. But once you feel it nipping up, less than a quarter turn is going to do the job. You know, you don't want to be over tightening it and then it cracks. On the topic of feet, it does come with this metal feet as well, which you can use for rocky surfaces. Most of the time though, I use the rubber feet, which I find quite fine. Forgive me because I'm just looking at my notes here so that I don't forget anything. It does also have the monopod, which I'll get to right at the end. And then it does have these three little clamps on each leg, which you simply push down in order to fold the tripod up again, which I'll also demonstrate at the end. Now the center pole, typical tripod configuration, loosen it, it slides up, lock it, and once again, don't do anything crazy when it comes to locking it. Now I prefer the configuration with all these adjustment knobs here on the left because I'm right-handed, and this is the G9. I just simply grab the tripod, slide it in there till you'll hear it click, right? And then I use my left hand and just lock up the base plate onto the ball head. And then, like I said, I've got easy access with my left hand to all these other knobs here, should I decide to adjust them. Okay, before I get into the actual tripod, I just want to quickly mention on the base plate, the screw that attaches the base plate to the camera has like a nice little flip out, which is kind of handy to tighten. Just saves you needing to carry or look for a coin to tighten it up. I thought that's quite nifty. My previous tripod, funnily enough, had that, so it's not entirely new, but I just find it very, very handy. So I'm going to leave the camera off for the time being. Yep, so it's got your collar that you can adjust up and down to your heart's content. Normal thing there. It does come with a level, which I really use. I mostly follow the line on the camera. It does have the hook at the bottom if you want to weigh the tripod down, which is very, very handy too, although I haven't really used it as yet. And then what else is there? And then when you want to unpack or rather fold up the tripod, it's simply a case of pulling it all the way up here, grabbing these legs, and then folding them all the way down. And it fits into this little bag that it comes with. So very, very straightforward, very, very easy to use tripod. And the thing I like about it too is the price point. It's very, very affordable in my opinion, and it's very well made. I feel very, very happy with it. Like I said, it's not obtrusive when you're karting or traveling. If you put it in your check-in bag, if you're going on a flight, for example, it's it's not going to add a huge amount to the weight. Now, I quickly want to show you what the monopod looks like, because I use that quite a bit in South Africa. And that is simply a case of unscrewing this bottom screw from the center column, that one over there. And this one does come with a square head, or is it a hexagonal head? So I think you can also use that to tighten up bits and bobs. And then you simply slide out the center column. And then one of these legs is actually assigned to the monopod, and it's clearly marked over there. So you simply unscrew that leg. All right. Let's just set that aside for the moment. And then we simply take our center column, and that now screws onto the center column. And you have the option of adjusting it to the height that you actually require. And then you can simply pop the old camera onto the top. Always make sure it clips in. Tighten the camera to the base plate. It comes with this strap, which is very, very handy and important in my opinion when you're using a monopod. So now you can, doesn't matter what size lens you got on here. I use this on safari, in the vehicle, sitting, right? Both on the safari vehicles and in the ute we hired while my wife was driving, to very, very comfortably get the height that I needed if I was sitting or if I was standing, and I could comfortably shoot what I needed to. So I'm very, very happy with it. Like I said, it certainly served its purpose. And then just make sure everything is tightened up nicely, and you can't go wrong. It's very, very easy. And like I said, if I'm right-handed, so I tend to keep the camera in my right hand, and then I make all my adjustments with the left hand over here. You can even keep it quite loose like that, you know, especially when you got the 100 to 400 on and it's quite heavy, and then you could take photos to your heart's content. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I thought I'd just do a short video on this Sirui tripod that I'm using. There are some links in the description below if you don't mind. If you are in the market and thinking of purchasing one, if you don't mind using those links, please. They do support the channel. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Aperture to zoom, as the name implies. We're going to cover all the different concepts, reviews, gear, tech, cameras, lenses, filters, you name it, in the photography and videography space, editing, all of the above. So look guys, have a good week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. If you got through to the end of the video, well done. Please, you might as well drop a comment in there. Give us a like. It is always appreciated. Till the next time, take care. Over and out. Bye-bye.